This is the University of Mary.
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 In the 50 years since a small group of Benedictine sisters determined that they could best serve the people of the region by starting a college that would be Christian, Catholic, and Benedictine, the dream has been fulfilled. And the University of Mary has been many things to many people. In fulfillment of the sisters' dream, the University of Mary has grown, and its vision has evolved into America's Leadership University. We invite you to join us in the journey.
Teachers, healthcare professionals, business people, social workers, servant leaders in their civic, religious, and professional communities.
From a new four-year college with 69 students, 2 majors, and no permanent facilities, the school has grown into a nationally recognized university with 44 undergraduate majors, offering baccalaureate, master's, and a doctoral degree, and serving close to 2,900 students on its Bismarck campus, sites in 6 states, and online. The vision keeps expanding, but the mission remains one of service.
What we have been in the past makes and shapes what we are yet to become. So it is with the University of Mary.
The spirit and example of the founders and sponsors of the University of Mary, the Sisters of Annunciation Monastery, have provided an enduring foundation and guiding principles for learning, rooted in the Benedictine values of community, hospitality, service, moderation, respect for persons, and prayer. The founding sisters' deep faith and abiding commitment to the area continue to encourage and support the growth of the university and inspire its students, living the promise, "We will be here for the people of the prairie."
The Sisters of St. Benedict came to Bismarck in the Dakota Territory from Minnesota 130 years ago with a pioneering spirit of mission to serve the people of the region. Carrying forth the 1,500-year-old Catholic and Benedictine tradition of hospitality and service, the first 4 sisters from St. Joseph founded St. Mary's Academy and boarding school the day after their arrival in 1878. 7 years later, another small group of Benedictine sisters followed and opened St. Alexis Hospital, expanding the sisters' service by providing health care and eventually nursing education with the establishment of the St. Alexis School of Nursing in 1915. The sisters' dream continued to grow and take form. As the community's educational needs rose to a higher level, the sisters responded with the opening of St. Mary's High School in 1916. Annunciation Monastery was established as an independent community in 1947, continuing the legacy of the original Benedictine sisters and responding to the needs of the Church with enduring commitment. To meet the educational needs of members of their community, in 1955 the sisters founded the junior college that would become Mary College, offering a teacher training program for the sisters with credit granted through Catholic University. The 2-year school had no permanent facilities and classes were held in borrowed rooms at St. Alexis. Mary College was incorporated as a 4-year degree-granting school and expanded its service to the community by admitting lay people in 1959. The same year, the sisters also founded Priory High School. Under its first president, Sister Elaine Volk, the college awarded its first baccalaureate degrees in education in 1960. That fall, the college began offering a 4-year degree program in nursing, which eventually replaced St. Alexis' 3-year nursing diploma program in 1962. Mary College graduated its first male student in 1963 and awarded its first baccalaureate degrees in nursing in 1964. But the young college still had no campus of its own. In 1966, the sisters commissioned the services of renowned architect Marcel Breuer, known for his blending of buildings with their natural settings, to design the college's first 4 buildings on 20 acres, 6 miles south of Bismarck and adjacent to the Sisters' Monastery and School. In the fall of 1968, Mary College's 225 students moved into the school's new home, and in March of 1969, Mary College received the regional accreditation it has enjoyed ever since.
Accreditation is not important if you have it, but it's very important if you can't get it. So I think without that, we would have been in serious trouble. When I think back about the university's growth, I think about the first day on the job, 1968, brand new campus, and we had 12 applications for freshmen. And I knew that I had to do something, so we stirred around and ended up with 50 that year. And so that's the beginning. And very dedicated faculty, very dedicated sisters. They were committed to making it work. The University of Mary is very unusual. It's never changed one word of its mission statement from the day it was founded. And that relates to the commitment to the Benedictine values more than anything. And if I'd say, if you'd ask the average student today about the Benedictine values, they would be more familiar with it and more committed to them than they were in 1968, so we made remarkable progress.
The college continued to grow rapidly on all fronts.
Academics.
Undergraduate programs ranging from accounting to theology were added. In 1986, the school achieved university status and began offering master's degrees, and in 2005, a doctorate in physical therapy. Committed from the start to meeting the needs of adult learners, in 1996, the university established the College for Professional Studies, now the School of Accelerated and Distance Education. Beginning in Bismarck and Fargo, North Dakota, the program now boasts 18 sites and an online program and has thousands of alumni. Honoring the Benedictine tradition that stresses the education of the whole person, the school also created opportunities for physical and spiritual development, hands-on learning, and service in the community and beyond.
Athletics.
UMary's stellar athletic program began in the 1970-71 school year with the adoption of the Marauders mascot and orange and blue as the school's colors. Men's varsity basketball debuted in 1971. It was followed by UMary's first women's varsity sport, basketball, in 1973 and grew to its present 19 varsity sports by 2002. In 2005, after 35 extremely successful years in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, UMary began the move to the Northern Sun Conference and NCAA Division II.
Service.
Itself exemplifying service and partnership with the community, the university has always encouraged volunteerism, service, and service learning. Student organizations and clubs have been a mainstay of UMary volunteer activity since 1972. And in 1992, service learning and volunteerism at UMary took a global aspect when the school began participating in the God's Child Project in Guatemala in which groups from several departments have come to be involved. In 1994, the university kicked off the official beginning of its student volunteer program, the first full-time college volunteer program in the state.
Culture.
From the beginning, the university has recognized the richness that diversity brings to the college experience. Since 1961, students from more than 40 countries and 5 continents have attended UMary, and its students have taken part in a variety of international programs. The university has also brought the world to its campus with events such as the 2004 Circle of Cultures commemorating Lewis and Clark's time in the area, and convocations featuring speakers and topics spanning the globe. UMary's nationally recognized music program has also broadened horizons for students and the community for 35 years with its steel drum band performances and acclaimed annual jazz festival. Promoting the study and practice of the arts, the university provides concerts, theater productions, gallery exhibits, and guest performances for the university and the broader community.
Religion.
Ever mindful of its commitment to serving religious needs, in addition to regular campus ministry activities, in 1979, the University of Mary initiated an annual day of prayer, song, and sharing. Prayer Day has evolved into a major Christian event. More recent additions to the university's spiritual life include the 2004 establishment of the Christian Leadership Center, which offers wide-ranging services to students and the larger Christian community. The center's projects have included hosting the annual Artists Celebrating Christ event since 2007 and bringing the St. John's Bible Project to the campus.
Facilities.
The school has grown physically as well. Facilities continue to be added to the university's 200-acre Bismarck campus. Most recently, the Richard A. Chiter Center for Health Science was added to the McDowell Activity Center in 2006, and the Gary L. Thoraldson School of Business was completed in fall 2008.
Leadership.
As the university has grown, it has continued to reflect the commitment of the founding Benedictine sisters to preparing leaders in service of the truth. The development of leaders through service has remained central to its mission. From the beginning, at UMary, servant leadership in the Benedictine tradition has been practiced in the daily living of the Benedictine values, integrated into classroom learning, developed in partnership with the community, and modeled by students, faculty, staff, and the university's many friends in the community. Throughout its history, the University of Mary has been blessed with outstanding leadership. Its presidents, along with many friends and supporters from the business and professional community, have provided sound Christian guidance and served as models and mentors for generations of students. Focusing on the distinctive servant leader model, in 1997, the Harold Schaefer Leadership Center was launched, followed by the Emerging Leaders Academy, an experiential leadership development program in 1998. In 2001, the University of Mary announced its vision of becoming America's leadership university, heralding a renewed commitment to providing opportunities for every student to become a leader through service, a vision that continues to grow and change with the times.
Serving the religious, academic, and cultural needs of people in this region and beyond through the preparation of servant leaders in the Benedictine tradition. This is the university's heritage. This is the university's legacy. This is the University of Mary.